I have a totally free solution for sourcing products automatically, and the products will be sourced and the data pulled in a way that you can bring it right into Google Sheets. It'll be a CSV file. And then using this template that I created, you'll actually be able to calculate the profit, potential profit on these products. So I'm going to show you basically how this works. It's using Google Shopping automation in the browser. And as an example, I'll start on eBay. And if you are on eBay, for instance, and you searched for particular products such as Christmas decorations, you'd have this product results, and then you would get the titles, prices, and all of that off of here and bring it to the template. So I'll quickly explain how you're going to do that. You can use Instant Data Scraper. It's a free Chrome extension. You can click that, and then it will pull the products into a CSV that you can download. So that's one way. And then the other way is you can use this Google Sheet I created called the eBay Scraper. You take the URL from eBay, copy it, bring it in here, and then it will just scrape the search results right here. Okay, so that's just to get the data. That's not the sourcing part yet. So that's just to get the data from the website, for instance, eBay. Now, I already did that part. I'm going to show you the template that I'm actually using, and I'm going to close all this stuff I was running before. I'm going to show you the actual template that is used with the automation. So the first thing is you get the products in here, right? You can, if you use Instant Data Scraper, you can import it here, import CSV here, and then copy and paste. But if you use the eBay Scraper, you can copy and paste it from here. Either way, there are three things you need: the URL, the name of the product, and the prices. You definitely need those three things. Okay, the product ID is here just for identification of each product, but basically these are necessary, right? Okay, this list can be as long as you want it to be. Once it's done, then we go to the automation, right? Once we have these products on this list, the sheet name is search products, go to the automation. All you have to do on the automation is run it, right? But basically, actually, before you do that, go to the trigger block, go to parameters, and copy and paste your spreadsheet URL in here so that you don't have to keep entering it every time you run it. You paste that in here. Okay, copy and paste your spreadsheet URL, which is right here. Copy and paste that in here. Okay, once you do that, you're ready to go. You just click the play button or the run button, and I'm only gonna have I'm gonna set it to 2 results. This is per product, 2 results per product, and it's gonna start on row 2, which is where my first row of data is in the Google Sheet. And I'm gonna go ahead and run this automation, and I just want you to see how it begins to actually access Google Shopping to search these products and find sources. Right, so first it gets over to Google Shopping. The Images tab is there at first, and then it's going to switch over to the Shopping tab. And okay, fine. Now it opens the Google Sheet, and it's going to read the data directly from the Google Sheet. And so you have to let it do that first. And this is so that I avoid using Google Sheets API. I had it set up for Google Sheets API before, but it kept telling me that I was going over the limit, the quota. So I redesigned it to read the data directly from the Google Sheet on the sheet itself. So that's what it's doing right there. Once it collects that data, it drops that the product titles into the search on Google Shopping, and you'll see that it selects the first product result. The first product result is usually the exact match of the product, which is why it will only select that. And then it will begin to visit these individual sources down here. Now, I set it, remember, I only set it to pull 2 product sources per product, so it's only going to pull 2 of these. If you set it to 10, it'll do 10. If there are 10 there in the first place, right? So it's going to do as many as you tell it to do. I expect these products to be on Amazon, most likely, in Walmart. You know, maybe another website. So maybe 2, 3 is probably enough for these particular products. All right, so that's what I have it doing. Just 2 product sources just for right now. Okay, especially for demonstration purposes. Now, I'm not going to run it through the whole list because, you know, as you can see, it's fairly slow. Some of the slowness is really due to delay that I added in the program, in the browser automation. So I'm going to actually stop it because I already have data on the sheet that I can work with to show you what to do next. But as you can see, there are a lot of different delays in here, and some might be a little longer than they need to be. It might depend on your computer speed and things like that. So you can always come in here and tweak. Once you access this automation, it'll be on the Automa marketplace. Automa is a free platform for browser automation. If you don't know, you just download it and then go to my link in the video, and where you're going to download my template and everything will be explained there. Okay, so right now I'm just showing you how this works. Everything will be explained when you download the template from me. So now back to the template. What happens is that this automation will eventually export. You'll see an export CSV over here, export data. It eventually exports into a CSV. And then actually it repeatedly exports every time it does a product. Okay, so what's going to happen is you're going to go to results CSV and import the results CSV, that it found, search results data, right here into the sheet. Okay, then you just take the data from here once you have it, highlight it, copy it, and you just transfer it over here, which is what I did. Right, you just transfer it right here. So I've already got columns K to Q set up with certain formulas to make it a little easier to navigate this thing. First thing is the URL of the original URL that you originally, where you originally got the product from. So if you open that, we can actually see the original product on eBay, and then the original price of that product was $24.99. Then the source that it found on Google Shopping, we can open that source. We see that's $14.99. All right. Now, basically, the way this works, if you notice, is the source price is $23.44. The thing we have to realize with Google Shopping is that it pulls several prices: a base price, like the basic unit price, a delivery, estimated tax that it adds on, and then a total price that it calculates by adding those three together. So this source price is like a combination of those. Okay, so that's where this. So this will either just take the total price most of the time, but if there's no total price, it'll take the base. So usually it's just going to be the total price. Price differences take that eBay price, the original price, subtract this price, and that's the price difference. But there's also price minus delivery, because the thing is, it's adding in the delivery, and maybe you don't pay for delivery, right? So I figured it made sense to have a column where I'm actually subtracting the delivery from this total, so we can have the total if you're not paying for delivery, which is perfect for Amazon. If you're drop shipping, especially using Amazon Prime or something onto eBay, right? You would not be paying delivery. So in case you're not paying for shipping, you can also see the price difference there, right? So it's not exactly a profit calculation, because this doesn't account for your marketplace fees, but it's just showing you that there's a price gap, right? For it to even have any profitability, there's got to be some kind of price gap, right? Versus these other products where we see they're just negative. There's no way you're going to make a profit no matter where you're selling them, if that's the, if that's the price difference. Okay. So these have potential to be profitable because they have a price gap in them, right? So this template's already set up for you. The data will always come out like this. Okay. As far as the automation is concerned, it's always going to be A to J. It's always going to be the same stuff you see here. All right. Unless you change it, unless you go in here and change it, which it's entirely possible. So that is basically it. That's the browser automation. Let's see if there's anything else here that's worth mentioning, worth doing. But okay, yeah, so basically that's it. I mean, that's all you really need to know to get started on this. So perhaps I'll do some other videos where I'll actually really go through this. I realized I kind of skipped and had things done already, like the CSV, having the products already here. But that's because I'm just really introducing the tool here. I just wanted you to see it actually run and see the final results of using it. You can actually begin to already see some products here that actually turned out to be profitable as far as the price gap, and the more products you run through it, the more results you get. So that's it. Just check the links in the description of this video, and stick around to see if there's more stuff. Actually, this is part of free solutions for product research, which I'm releasing a series of such free solutions. So this video is probably part of that playlist. So you can check in the description of the video for links to the other videos that are part of this series. And if you have any further comments, questions, or suggestions, you can leave them below in the video. You can contact me. I have my contact information provided. Otherwise, I look forward to hearing from you or seeing you around in another video.